Hi, I wanted to post a video today because I posted some stuff on Instagram in the last day or so. I've been thinking a lot about the Celeste case, and I wanted to actually say this in person so that people could see what state of mind I'm in. I know what I said is going to sound like a conspiracy theory or completely crazy, but day after day, there are people in positions of power that continue to try to cause me confusion, make me frustrated, make me think that the world is out to get me because of how large their network is. There are actual business professionals in the area that I am working right now that participate in this. It's a hazing type of crime. And from my experience and all of the profiling that I've done and all of the patterns that I've recognized, what I have found is in the last 3 years, the stalking has transitioned from different groups. So I don't know if that's part of their program and the people controlling it are telling certain groups of people to be predominantly aggressive towards me. So there's times where it feels like it's all white supremacists, all people who have anger towards anybody who's not white. And that is what it feels like when I go out and I'm observing people's energies. Those are the people who are paying the most attention to me. For the longest time, there were a lot of Hispanics, Mexicans, I don't know, El Salvadorians or whatever, just different races and minorities that were participating. But what I want to say that I noticed about the different races that are participating is when it comes to the rudeness, the lying, and the aggressiveness, that comes from people with skin color that's white. The Hispanics are the people that have been, at least the ones that are on the bus that follow me, the ones that pay extra attention to me, the ones that do their little phone thing or their hand signals or whatever their program told them to do. Those people look more as if it is it is considered a serious job to them. They are not the people who are out I don't know how to describe the difference, but when I feel like I am being harassed by someone with brown skin, it doesn't feel malicious. It feels like maybe they are interested in finding out the truth. It feels like they are participating in that activity because they have to pay their rent. And when I observe some of the people, a lot of them look like they may actually be, I don't know if they're illegal citizens, but those are the people that I don't mind because I feel like they are doing their best to make ends meet, and they are not, it's not malicious harassment. The most lies about me that have been, the narrative has been portrayed to be, I don't know how I want to phrase that. The most false narrative, the people pushing the most false narrative are the white people that live in my apartment building, specifically in 207, 208, 203, a girl named Crystal, right? There's other people in that building that I see and that have participated in the past, but they're not currently. They don't meet me in the hallway every day. Amber, and I don't know if it has something to do with Irish people. It's a lot of redheads. So those are some of the groups that I've noticed participating in this game. It is a lot of people. I know it's not everybody. I have gone my entire life not knowing this existed because I'm not desperate. I don't need money. I'm not looking for an easy way to make money. Sure, I would love an easy way to make money, but I am fully willing to work as hard as I can until the end of my life because I know I have skills and I know that I'm capable. I can go from job to job. I can take day jobs. I can take temporary jobs. I can take any job that I want to take. I'll apply to 100 jobs to get one, and even if that job lasts a week, I will continue to always make sure that I am in the pursuit of happiness, my future, money, all of those things. Even throughout all of this, I will remain as honest as possible. I actually have to be more honest than I ever was. So for all of the attacks on me, that are trying to push a narrative of me being a stinky person. If I'm stinky, it's because I want to be. It's not because I don't know about hygiene, personal hygiene. I don't know if I have to tell you again, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I went through 1,600 hours of school learning about cleanliness, how to keep yourself clean, how to protect yourself from diseases. I did consider myself a germaphobe, but at the same time, I'm autistic and I mask. So if I don't appear as a germaphobe to you, it's because I have to mask so that I don't come off as a crazy fucking weirdo. A lot of my life I've spent masking, and a lot of the harassment has been trying to prove that I'm not autistic, or prove that I'm not a germaphobe, or prove that I don't need a service animal. All of these people are trying to discount statements I've made about myself, and I still hold to be true to this day. I can provide backup proof information, whatever it is you guys want to see. I don't need to. But I'm saying this because this is continuing at a reputable law firm. I am in the process of making a letter to the DOJ to report incidents that happened to me at my last place of employment, as well as Lewis Brisbois Biscard, whatever, something Smith, whatever the hell the name is. I don't want to keep going after these people, but every place I go, they continue to do this to me. It has to stop at some point. So either they are going to make me homeless, or I'm going to get them all in trouble. And I'm going to push as hard as I fucking can until we get to the end of it, because it has to stop somewhere. Some of the connections I made to Celeste Rivas's murder case have to do with the security company Allied UniverSecurity. These are my suspicions. This is I'm gonna say it's for entertainment purposes only. But these are the things in my life that seem to be constant. When I worked in downtown Los Angeles, that was an Allied Universal security guarded building. Every place I've worked since then has been guarded by Allied Universal. So it is no surprise to me that I have the same, when I start a job, everyone's friendly. And then it's the next day, day by day, it seems as though more and more people find out whatever Allied Universal or whoever is monitoring the network, adding information to it. It seems like more and more people find out. But what I strongly believe, because I still, to this day, have no clue what is on there. I've admitted everything I've done. I don't know what they're trying to get me to admit to, but I'll talk about what happened when I was 15. At 15 years old, I committed check fraud. I took checks out of my neighbor's mailbox. It's a federal crime. I know that now because I got in trouble for it. Since then, what is it? Everything I have done that has been illegal, it has been before I was the age of 18. There are other things I've talked about and I've admitted to that I found out were illegal maybe after, but it has nothing to do with harming an individual. Anything that I found out maybe I did illegally was I used a leased car to drive for Uber. So if you're out there driving for Uber in a leased car, that's illegal. And once you know about it, you do face the possibility of penalty for those crimes that you committed. Once I found out that I wasn't supposed to be doing that, I stopped. So for the people that continue to harass me as if I am a threat to the community, I would like to put you in my shoes and have thousands upon thousands of people follow you around using MK ultralight techniques to sensitize you to hand signals, sounds, certain instances like people opening the door for you, expecting you to say thank you so that you can then become paranoid about saying the word thank you, or at least make them think that they made you paranoid about saying the word thank you because they keep talking about a voice file. I don't give a fuck about any of the shit that I hear from outside voices coming into my head, because I know what my voice sounds like and I can tell the difference. So if you think that I'm acting based off of a fear, I'm acting. I'm not fearful of anything. I'm not fearful of anything. I could die right now and I'll be okay with it. I'm not going to take my own life, but I'm going to let you know that these people around me that are fucking with me, they are afraid of death. That's the reason that they're doing what they're doing, because they think that they need all this money to survive. They're not living to the best of their ability. I'm not bothered by the people who are harassing me when I look at their body shape, right? So if you are a gang stalker with a bad body, I want you to know that you have no effect on me. Gang stalkers that appear to not give a shit about themselves or anyone else have zero effect on my mental ability, capacity, mental health, mental whatever. People who are of a healthy body weight that do the gang stalking stuff, I know that you are truly the criminals. You are truly the master manipulators. You are truly the narcissists. You are the true crazy people out there to be avoided at all costs. The most real people, the most uninhibited, the most confident, the most secure people that I have come across in the last 3 years are people who do not give a shit about what other people think about them, and they are okay with going against the crowd. And I find that a lot more gay people, a lot more transvestite people do not give a fuck about what other people think. They live happy lives because they get to do what they want without worry of what anyone else thinks about them. So in my experience with gang stalkers, at least as far as the gay ones are concerned, if you are a gay person gang stalking me, you're not really gay. You just like men because you don't like yourself and women didn't like you, or vice versa. So that's a moral of the story is the people following me around, stalking me, harassing me, they're all insecure. And I don't say it to come across like I'm so secure, I'm the greatest. No, I say it because I'm trying to let you know that your insecurities, all the shit that you do to me, it's a projection that it does not, it hits no chords with me, because I'm confident and you are not, and it's as simple as that. If you had confidence, you wouldn't feel like this would work on anybody. The only reason you think this would work is because you have fear and zero confidence. And if gang stalking is your only source of income, you have zero skills. So, do you understand why I'm not crazy yet? Because I can read through every single one of you. Good luck with that though. Keep it up, because somebody's gonna get caught. I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to figure out. Allied Universal is working with actual gangs. They're laundering money. They are for entertainment purposes only. They are adding security surveillance type videos people shouldn't see to the dark web, so they can further they can spread their empire further, right? After Luigi Mangione shot the CEO, how much more business did Allied Universal get? Allied Universal is inside of every just about every major corporation or company, every building, every real estate. So we'll connect that back to Cushman Wakefield later. All of these people are, here's another thing I want to say. So these groups, right, these type of people that come from these professional groups, attorneys, police officers, other people who would benefit from access to this type of service, they are using it. And I don't know how many people out there do not know that this exists. I knew back in high school there was a service called prepaid legal, where you pay a certain dollar amount. I don't know if it's monthly or one time or whatever. I didn't do it. A lot of my friends did it. And now I think a lot of my friends that did that are actually part of the last 20 years of harassment that I've been through. But I'll get there once I do some more research on prepaid legal, because I haven't looked into it yet. It just sounds right. So what I know right now of gang stalking, based on research I've done through YouTube, is There is a program that they can pay. It's $5,000, and then they get access to all kinds of technology you would never fucking believe. That technology includes things like voice to skull, the ability to read transcripts or whatever of brainwaves. This is stuff that is used to steal people's identities. Criminals, fraudsters use it. People use it to gain leverage in situations. Lawyers, attorneys use it to win lawsuits. It is real. So if anyone is out there and they still want to call me crazy, schizophrenic, what was the other one they called me? Psycho, psychotica, all of that shit. You can project all you want. You're the fucking crazy one. You guys are projecting and going so hard doing all of this shit because I'm right. If I wasn't right, they wouldn't today, to this very day, at the place that I'm employed, still be doing the bullshit. And I know it's bullshit because I've been doing this for 23 years now. And all of a sudden, these situations come up from people who have also been billing for 23 years that they do not know how to handle. That doesn't even sound right. It is more gaslighting. It is more their intention to make me lose my mind. There's a gangstalker that drove by. He's wearing wired earphones while he's driving his car. As common as that may be, it's not something people normally do. That's how, it's little things like that that help me pick them out. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I think more than 50% there is a chance that he is. So anyway, you guys can continue to watch me, whatever. Your pedo ring is going down. In the event anything happens to me and you guys find this video and you don't know if there's never a video posted after this, please do research on all of the companies I've talked about, how they're connected, everything that's happened in my life. Do your research. I'm gonna list all the names of the people that I see every fucking day that I know are part of it. Right? At least the ones that live in my apartment building, because I'm over it. That's a hostile living environment. They want me to be an angry black woman. If I'm not an angry black woman anymore, what the fuck else are they gonna do? That's the other part. At least two of my current harassers, they're white, right? Maybe they have Latino, Hispanic, something mixed in them, but upon first notice of them, they appear to have white skin. And I know this may be a stereotype or I don't know what, but just the same way people are so quick to call a black person a nigger, when I see white people, I think it must be nice to have automatic built-in privilege. Like, you guys go in stores and people don't follow you. You can go do things without people looking at you like you are a criminal. How is it that you guys are criminals? You have just looking at you alone, you can go and get a job somewhere without even saying a fucking word. You could be dumb as a doornail and you can get a job, yet you're criminals who act really broke. That's wild to me. And then the part, I love the Mexican people I live around, I love the Hispanics I live around, because I can tell a lot of them feel bad about this shit. A lot of them are really trying to figure out if what was posted about me is true. It's like a telenovela for them. So I'm not mad at any of them. The people I'm mad at, I'm not even mad at you guys, because once I profile you, I realize you guys are orphans. You never had parents. You don't know how to act. You don't know how to clean up after yourself. You don't know how to have motivation to go get a job. And I hate putting people down, but every time I see these people around me, that's the energy their face is giving off. That's the reason why they feel like they don't get shit. It's because it's in their head. They have a mental problem. The people who do have very good jobs that make a lot of money, you guys are a whole different kind of sick. This is hazing for you. This is entertainment for you. And I hope you get help, or I hope that you continue to live the toxic lives that you're leading until your demise. Because as for me and myself, I do make an effort not. Today I ate chips and those chips had sunflower oil in them. But immediately, the first thing that helped me change the food that I eat was I made the decision not to purchase snacks that have sunflower oil in them. So when I go to Costco and I look at a new snack, I say, oh, this looks so tasty. and then I look and I see, oh, it's got sunflower oil. I'm not eating that because I'm making a conscious decision to do better for myself. So when I see a bad body gang stalker eating the bullshit, I'm so happy for them. When you realize, when you look at people and see they don't give a damn about themselves, how can you expect them to give a fuck about you? They don't. But you know what you will do? You will come and watch all my videos. You will come and look at everything I have to say because you do think that you're making me crazy. Whole time you drove yourself fucking nutso, obsessed overboard. How much time have you wasted? How many opportunities have you lost paying attention to me? Do you know the last job you made me lose? I made $10,000 more. I don't care if I have to look for another one. I don't care if I got fired from that one. For the time that I had that job, my life improved. So you guys are so stuck on, we're gonna make your fucking life miserable till the end. You have done nothing but improve it. So I guess what I'm saying is for you to go harder. I don't know. But if you guys are still doing this and I'm at the point where I am fully sane, I can speak calmly, I don't have to say a single word when I get home and they sprayed the building with the little cat poopy smell, what are you gonna do next? So once I stop posting, that's what you want me to do, which is why I won't do it. You don't understand reverse psychology and you don't understand reverse psychology. So I understand your reverse psychology and how you guys try to force me to do shit. I see all of your little shady ass people walking around the city, and then my favorite thing is it doesn't take me more than 1 second to identify you. My favorite thing is when you spent 30 hours, an hour, however long it takes for you to get to your spot to make contact with me, and I just walk straight the fuck past you. That's my favorite thing. Because your fucking whack ass energy, and not just with me, is the reason why your life, you feel like it's shit. And for those of you that have a great life, why are you gang stalking? Right? So that's how I know you don't have a great life, because you're gang stalking. So if you're gang stalking, it means you feel like shit and that you want to go find someone else to make feel shittier than you. Sorry, I will never feel shittier. I will do a dance while I'm taking a shit on you. If that's what you wanted to see. That's all I gotta say for today. Anybody who thinks that they're gonna start gang stalking me, just know I'm laughing at you. Right? I have no teeth. Look, I have no teeth, and I just go around. I don't smile as big. I have a lisp. It's whatever. I don't mind it because I have confidence. It doesn't matter how many. You guys actually help me make my confidence even better, because every time I notice you guys still fucking with me, I'm like, I must really be the shit. I must really be the shit. I must have such a good head on my shoulders that people want to knock it the fuck off. I must really be so smart. Why did you make my head so big? Now I have to work on not being cocky. And then you guys just give me all these life skills to make me a better and better and better person. I don't give a shit what the fucking internet says about me, because it's a lie. Because if it wasn't a lie, you guys would have gotten rid of me 3 years ago. And you guys don't fucking realize that. That guy's reading that shit too. Hey, make your fucking turn. Everybody in the lane behind you is waiting to fucking turn, you prick. Anyway, mind your fucking business. Put your phones down. Social media is not that. Unless you're watching my YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Send it to a friend. I'm trying to monetize this shit. Make me some fucking money. I need to make $90,000 this year. You guys want to keep getting me fired? I have to make $90,000 this year. At least. So, and you will make it happen, because you have only improved my life, so I don't doubt it. It'll maybe be in a couple of millions. Alright, well, this is it for this video. 24 minutes. And I'm almost home. Take care.